Good morning, it's Dave. Want to do a quick video on difference between business owner and being self-employed, and why it's important. Before we do that, just want to say everything that I share is based upon my personal experience. So if there's something you think that is, you have suggestions, comments, definitely share. We're always looking to learn and grow. Could also do a video of how and why it's great to have an office walking distance 3 minutes from the house, but that's for another time. Difference between business owner and self-employed. I'll share a quote that I was thinking about this morning. And I don't know if I'm going to nail it right. I'll look it up later. But it is, if you don't know where you're going, you might end up somewhere you don't want to be. This quote embodies the reason why you should know the difference between business owner and being self-employed. And I see this common mistake, as well as I have fought this in my own life. At least for a little while, where people will say, how's your business going? How's your business going? How's your business going? And I feel like that most individuals, especially that are employed, don't understand the difference between self-employed and business owner. The main difference from my eyes is that when you are self-employed, you don't really have any employees. You are running your own, I don't even want to call it business, because then we will collude those two terms together. But you're running your own company. We'll call it like that. And when you're running your own company, this is terrific. There's nothing bad about being self-employed or bad about owning a business. They both can be very financially rewarding. So I'll just share my own real estate experience and real estate story. In essence, I've been an asset manager and managing and doing all aspects for my company, whether it's purchasing, whether it's managing, whether it's accounting, and as the company has grown, we've been able to third party a lot of these things, but until we really have more recently gotten a full-time assistant or full-time employee, I'm trading basically my old W-2 job, which was being a police officer for 9 years, for a new job that I work for myself. So I have to take all responsibility, all accountability for everything. And if I don't work, I don't get paid. The area that I see people falter here is they think that being self-employed in some reason is this amazing thing. A lot of times it is just gross amounts of stress that you're putting on yourself because you have to produce everything now, instead of being able to rely on someone else to produce, or just be there and do a job. And I guess the best visualization that I can share of the difference between like a self-employed person, how you know what is being self-employed and what is running a business, is you can think of one man and a truck, and we'll say he's an HVAC technician, and he's running all the calls and he's doing everything, and maybe he has some third-party bookkeepers and some other stuff, but he's running the business. Without him, the company does not operate, and he's generating all the revenue. When you become into a business owner, you can visualize it as the owner of the business, and then lots of guys or multiple guys with trucks under him that are being dispatched to calls, and they're generating revenue for the business owner. They both have their own stresses. They both have their own work. The business owner doesn't necessarily mean that he can gain more money or gain more financial wealth, but it's just important to delineate or differentiate those two puzzle pieces, so you don't think they're the same thing, because they are most certainly not. And being self-employed, is just as stressful and just as much work. And almost, you're just trading one thing for the other if you're trading out your W-2. So just make sure that you're not just trying to be self-employed to say I own my own business or I own my own company, because that just owning your own stuff is not where the happiness comes from. A lot of the happiness comes from pursuing your own passions. So make sure you're pursuing your passions. If that's what leads you to be self-employed, terrific. If what you're really looking for is to be a business owner and manage a company, not running everything yourself, well, just know that up front, and know that's what your goal, and know that you'll have to add on staff as you grow and as needed. So that's the main thing. And maybe some resources here to kind of understand it might be Robert Kiyosaki's Cashflow Quadrant, with the B and I and the different quadrants there. But yeah, hopefully that helps somebody. And yeah, if you can, like, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to you in another episode. See ya.